Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm super happy to have you here. My name is Violet, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I created this incredibly gorgeous sort of like fall silver Christmas red eye look, specifically for the like 3 video series of my Christmas eye looks or holiday eye looks this year that me and Brandy are doing. So if you want to see how I created this eye look, what I used, how I did it, what I did to accomplish it, all the juiciness that you need to know, then just keep on watching. And as well, before we get on to the makeup portion of it, I wanted to also mention that there is like a little mini haul at the very end of the video, so if you're interested in that, stay tuned. If not, you can continue watching the makeup, and I will see you in the next video. First, I'm going to go ahead and prime with the NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer, which is one of my absolute favorites. I've been loving this ever since I got it, and in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and use that. My face is primed, it feels hydrated, it feels ready to go, and ready for some foundation. I pulled out the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation with vitamins and ensolizole sunscreen broad spectrum of SPF 20. I completely butchered that again. I should have looked that up before, but I didn't, so I'm sorry. And I'm going to be using the shade 710, and this is called Classic. I decided to pull out an oldie to me, but it's still one of my absolute favorites. And I feel like this one really covers nicely on my dark circles. It blends in really nicely, and it looks really pretty underneath my eyes. It's the Flower Beauty. I believe this is the Light Illusion concealer. I think that's what they call this. Yes, Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. And I have just loved this ever since I've tried it, and I've used it consistently. But lately I've been trying new concealers, so I've been forgetting about it. But I believe I'm in the shade M1-2 Light Medium. It is kind of hard to see on the sticker right here, so it was a little difficult. But yeah, so this one is really nice. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, even though it can be found at, I believe, Walmart. But I've been hearing recently that Flower Beauty displays have been taken out of some Walmarts. So I guess maybe online, maybe at Ulta, I'm not exactly too sure. Or you can always just order it from Flower Beauty's site. But this is quite a few shades darker than my skin tone. But I feel like a little bit darker will help conceal and help, you know, kind of decrease the look of dark circles for me personally. So that's why I always like to go for a little bit darker concealer. Don't be alarmed. It's not like completely too dark, but it will work. And I really love this one. It is such a nice full coverage concealer. And it is so creamy, super good. You guys have to try this if you haven't already. So definitely recommend this. And like always, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, which if you haven't, please feel free to go watch them. If not, you can just continue watching this one. It's cool. It's up to you, whatever you decide. But I really love the original formula, Coty Airspun, loose face powder. And this one is specifically the translucent extra coverage. There you go. So we can kind of screenshot that and see. But this is the one that I use. I have tried the original one before, just the regular translucent powder. I felt like that one still had my makeup slip. It didn't really cover or hold my makeup and set it very well. So I thought I'd try the extra coverage like a couple years ago. Fell in love, and it's been my go-to. I have not changed this. I've repurchased this I think twice already. And I just love, it's got a little funky, you know, like old school kind of smell. People said it's like an old grandma kind of smell. But I feel like it, you know, it kind of just gives back, you know, memories. You know, old family memories, you know, just kind of brings those back, at least for me personally. So I don't mind the smell too much. I feel like, you know, it's very calming. It's a very nurturing kind of scent. But to some, it just kind of may throw off if you're very sensitive to smells. But yeah, so anyways, blabbering on. But I really love this, and this is what I'm going to go ahead and use to set the rest of my hair. Today, I'm going to go ahead and contour my face a little bit. I normally use a bronzer, but I feel like today, I think I'm in the mood to kind of make my face look a little slimmer, maybe not a little, a lot slimmer. So for that, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild MegaGlo contouring palette. This is a very old school OG original product, but it's still so good, and it's $5 and it does the job. As you can see, I use it more for the contour rather than the like banana setting powder. I've heard both good things about both sides, but for me personally, I don't know. I just haven't really dabbled too much into this, so I can't really speak on it. But I use 750A Caramel Toffee. I think this is my favorite out of the two. They do only have two available. They have the Dulce de Leche, and then they have this one. I feel like this one kind of contours and has a little bit more of my sort of contour shade, I guess you could say, rather than the other one. So that's what I'm going to do today. Sorry for all of the glare on this. My ring light is really bright, and glared packaging like this, it can really blind you. So I'm so sorry if I do, but I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and then hopefully we can get started into the eye look soon. So I'll meet you back here in a little bit. Kind of warmed up my face, sort of chiseled out my face, gave back life to my face, all the good things to my face. Okay, I'll stop saying that. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my all-time favorite products. If I've ever to recommend a product, it is going to be this, and it is for so many good reasons and why so many people recommend this. It is the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Highlighting Powder. Excuse mine. Mine broke a couple months ago. I still use it. I still have the little cover, so it doesn't fully like snap or anything, because like I think the wire and all of that broke back here. But that doesn't matter. It's what's inside, you guys. It's this product right here that made me fall in love with highlighter. This is, I believe, the shade Precious Petals. It is such a nice gold highlight. It's not too dark, and it's not too like white gold or peach gold. It is like a beautiful light gold, light in color, not like in light in tone, if that makes any sense. But this is so perfect. You can definitely wear it dry. You can definitely wear it wet. You can build it up. You can tone it down. It just looks so gorgeous on the skin. It really gives you that nice highlight look. And the plus side to this, it's $5. How can you go wrong with a $5 product? Especially in the drugstore, especially, you know, such a great talked about brand. I don't believe this is cruelty free. I don't know the whole details about this, but oh, you guys, this product, you need it in your life. If you've not heard about it before, I'm sure you have, because there's so much saturation of makeup channels on YouTube. So I'm sure at one point or another you've tried it, but if not, I'm here to tell you, you need to try this. You need to go out and buy it, because I'm about to show you what this product is all about. I freaking love this. So I'm gonna stop like blabbering on and show you. Instead of talking, I'm gonna show you what it's about. Let's go ahead and do that. I like to add a little highlighter to the bridge of my nose. I just kind of like to highlight that spot, and then where I really go highlighter heavy on is the tip of my nose right here. This little tip of my nose, I don't even know what this is called, but I love looking like Rudolph. Term that is defined by my father. So thank my dad, he calls it Rudolph. But look, I just love a really highlighted nose. I think it's the cutest. So I know I look really crazy, but it's okay. So, but yeah, and this is why I love this highlighter. It's gorgeous. You need it. Shall I say more? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on blush. I was going to put that right after I did my contour, and then I blanked out and immediately saw my highlighter sitting on my table, and I was like, I gotta use it. Gotta take it out and use it. And then it just went way past my head. So I'm going to be using the Milani powder blush. Again, this is another old school, highly talked about product from like a couple years ago. This is in the shade 01 Romantic Rose. It is such a good product for a very good reason. So I just wanted something a little light. I just want a little bit of blush on my face. I don't want to take away too much from my eye look, what I've got planned for doing up there. I don't exactly quite know, but I've got colors in mind, so hopefully, wish me luck, cross my fingers, it turns out good. So I felt like this was a pretty like nude, calm, it's matte, and it's like a nice like rose sort of, you know, like a nudish, pinkish sort of color. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and put on my cheeks, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the star of the show, my ojos. Just kidding, I know how to say it in Spanish, but we're gonna get into my eyes and create a beautiful, hopefully beautiful Christmas eye look for you guys. It's time for eyeshadow. Ignore my terrible singing. I'm about to break some windows and some ears. I am so sorry, but I'm excited. I felt like this palette has the perfect like red cranberry sort of tones in it that I'm hoping to go for and I'm hoping to accomplish. It is none other than the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the very first palette she ever collabed with Morphe. That's what I'm trying to say. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It just looks like this. This is the back. 35 Dream colors right there. So yeah, I'm sure you've seen this. I'm sure you've heard all the talk about it. I'm sure you've seen 10,001 different looks on it like I have. And I am no different, and I'm going to give you another one. Hopefully this turns out okay. Wish me luck. Cross my fingers. Cross your fingers and my fingers, because we're about to hopefully create a beautiful eye look out of this palette. I love this one. And I cannot wait to use it in this video for y'all. So I'm going to get up close. I don't think I'm going to do a voiceover this time. I think I'm just kind of reference the shades. And I'll have text boxes on the video themselves. And then that way it just makes it easy. And I feel like hopefully it'll look good. If not, voiceover, I'm so sorry. I'm notorious for voiceovers right now. But anyways, let's get to it. I don't know why I'm talking to y'all guys. Y'all guys don't care about this stuff. Alright. Palette time. With Silk Cream on my ColourPop E2 brush, I place this into my crease as a transition shade. It is a light tan one, so it is just a base for the rest of my shades to blend on top more easily with. And then on the same brush, I grabbed Hunts and I lightly added it into the outer corners, but I really specifically focused this into my crease to create a more color effect that I was going for with this look. And then I took Jacz on the ColourPop E1 brush and primarily focused this on the outer corners of my eyes for, you know, more darkness in that portion of or section of my eye. And with the ColourPop E9 brush, I took Abyss, the black shade, and carefully and slowly added this into the outer corners of my eye, like very outer corners, just to create a deep look or dark look. And then with my fingers from the Pure Cosmetics Midnight Masquerade face palette, I took Exposed, the silver shade, and primarily placed this onto the inner part of my lid for a nice pop of color. And then with my fingers again, I went into Cranapple with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette and focused this shade on the inner part of, or the middle part of my lid, and that completed this look. Am I pretty? I finished my entire face. I am obsessed. I'm so loving this eye look. I didn't think I would. I was so scared during the entire process of creating this. I was like, this is not going to turn out very well, but I trusted the process, like always. You know, you always have to trust the process. It's the weirdest thing ever, but it just works. So I wanted to quickly talk about some of the products that I used on my face that was not shown in this video, or like during the process of like after finishing my eyes and then all of that jazz afterwards. I did curl my lashes, put on mascara, and then I put on some lashes. I felt like this look needed a little bit more bold, more thick, more crazy looking lashes. They're not so crazy, but you know, they're long compared to what some people prefer. And then I used the Dollar Lash Club lashes in the style Sabrina. Just a quick little info, a little disclaimer, warning. We are affiliated with Dollar Lash Club, which means we do have a discount code that will save you money, but at the same time, that little commission or little part of the discount you save comes back to me and Brandy. So if you're not comfortable with doing so, with using the coupon code, I guess you could call it a coupon code, a discount code, whatever you want to call it. If you're not comfortable, again, we are not pressuring you, we are not forcing you. It is just there completely at your disposal. So if you would like to use that and support us, thank you in advance. If you do not use it, thank you anyways for coming and hearing the spiel watching this video and enjoying our content. We appreciate you either way. We're not telling you have to. So again, we do have a discount code. They are luxury mink lashes. They are a subscription-based lash company, but you can also just purchase just regular single lashes like so. So again, that's just a little mention. And then for the silver shadow that is on my eyes, it's not from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I tried to keep it strictly Jaclyn Hill except for that shade. I did want something silver and not gold or not like red or anything. I want to do a little different. So I dug into my Pure Cosmetics Midnight Masquerade, and this is the face palette. Ignore my dingy homemade little title here. It's a little flap sort of booklet kind of thing. But I cut it in half so that I could stick the blush and highlighter palette with my blushes and highlighters and keep this with my eyeshadow. So it looks kind of like this. I don't want to blind y'all too much, but I ended up using this silver shade, wrong side. This silver shade right here. So I ended up using that on the like inner part of my lid. And then for this very beautiful, berry deep shade on my lips, I pulled out my Wet n Wild MegaLast Liquid Catsuit lipstick in the shade 926B Berry Recognized. So this is what it looks like. These were going crazy all over YouTube a couple years ago, I remember, because they were compared to, I think, like a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick or something like that, like many moons ago. But this is what's on my lips. I love it. I feel like there's like an orangey, like berry sort of red tone to my look, and then it kind of pulls in with the lips. It's like a purpley red, but it's still kind of like contrast, so that's what I love. Before I end this video, I wanted to quickly show you the haul and show you some new things I picked up. They're sort of new to me, sort of not. I already have some of these things, but they just look a little different, and I will explain them more. But I picked up some new lash glue that I'm super excited to try. I didn't know that this company made lash glue until I saw it when I picked it up at the store the other day, and I knew I had to try it, so I grabbed 2 boxes. It's the Ioni Everlasting Lash Glue. It says 100% vegan, and it looks like a similar tube to the Duo Lash Glue and the Shop Miss A Lash Glue that I already currently own. I'm not too sure about the brush applicator and what it all looks like inside and how it applies. But as always, I will do first impressions and stuff in the future. On the back, it says it's a quick drying stronghold lash glue to last you throughout the day. The precise brush wand offers an easy, no mess application each time. Specially formulated without latex and formaldehyde, safe for sensitive eyes. So I'm super excited to try this. I cannot wait. So those are 2 boxes I picked up. And then I picked up more lashes because I cannot stay away from lashes. You cannot keep my grimy little hands from grabbing some lashes. If I see something that I like, I will most likely grab it. I just have this inkling inside of me that I need to have it, and it's so bad, guys. It is so bad. But I picked up another box of Ioni lashes. These are the XL Wispy Full Dramatics. Look at how wispy and dramatic they look. They look long, but they look also really pretty. So I do own this same exact box, like the color, the title, and everything, but they look completely different, and I will show you in a second here once I show you the other pair of lashes that I bought from them. These are another Ioni Cosmetics Extra Large Wispy Dramatic Lashes. These look so pretty too. Like, how can you not be interested in wanting to see what they look like? Again, if you are interested in lashes, of course, but they are so pretty. So again, I do own these as well. Same color box, same paddle, but they look completely different. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly show you all the difference between the two. I don't know what the deal happened with that. I don't have an explanation, but I just wanted to show you the different styles, but the same names. So let me go ahead and grab those boxes for y'all, and I'll show you in a second here. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the green box, or the Extra Large Wispy Dramatic Lashes, and how they differentiate from each other. So I had picked up this box months ago, I think probably July, summertime frame. I did a huge haul live on our Facebook page, which will be linked down below for y'all. And then I picked up this style just a few days ago. So you can see that they look completely different. So this top one that I picked up months ago has got a more shorter length of lashes and flares out into longer lashes, whereas this one looks more of like even spread out lashes, and they just kind of like crisscross at the base though. So I don't know what the difference is and why. They're the same exact style, I mean, as it says so on the box, but so I don't know what's going on there. And then it's the same for the other style. So the extra large wispy full dramatic, excuse me. This is the box I picked up months ago. I freaking love these. I've already worn them, so excuse that lash hanging on for dear life. And then this is the style that I picked up not too long ago. So it's same exact title, same exact numbers, the color of the box. But they're two completely different lashes, and I honestly don't know what happened there. So you can see that this top one looks, you know, still wispy, just a little less like full than this one. This one just looks more of like a bunch of lashes, whereas this one looks like all long length lashes. So I don't know. I am going to have a try on video of the other Ioni lashes that I picked up, as well as the newer ones, and kind of discuss that more in that video. So sorry, I just wanted to input this here into this makeup video and add this little mini haul because it wasn't much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day and or week, and I will see you in my next video. If not, I will catch you in Brandy's next video.